Let's go then. Can Sunderland make it 4 wins in a row? We shall see over the next 90 minutes here on SFC Live.
Yeah, someone as well we didn't really talk about before the game, Niall Huggins coming into the team. Had a difficult first half on Wednesday night, but better in the second half. Up against his man, got tighter, didn't get turned as much. But he's getting minutes under his belt now, a couple of games on the bounce for him. He's got a growing confidence, I'm sure, that the longer he's out there on the field.
It goes for a lot of them, doesn't it, Danny, including the young players. It's all about minutes. Minutes
under the belt, yeah. It's a strange one, isn't it? Because people say, oh, he's inexperienced, but well, how's he going to get experience? By getting himself onto the pitch, getting into that team.
Abdullah, who showed good flashes on Wednesday night down at Ewood Park.
Good energy as well, Abdullah. He keeps going. I think towards the end of the game, last 5 minutes, he looked out on his feet, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he's got a good tank on him.
Yeah, gets up and down this right-hand side. I think at times he has to as well, because you know, with Trey, I like Trey to play a little bit wider, but he keeps going into that midfield role, doesn't he? And sometimes it leaves Abdullah a little bit isolated.
Burstow just pressurising there from the front. Luke O'Neill. Bar looking for the forward movement of Job. Turned 18 yesterday.
Yeah, it's on. It's good running from Job, and it's that rotation. I say, with Trey going into the middle, Abdullah drops deeper, and then you need those runners, and Job does just too much on the pass down the line from Abdullah Bar on that occasion. Cardiff set up, want to try and play out from the back. See Joe rolls there. It is a 4-3-3 for Cardiff. You see him a little bit deeper. Alex Pritchard locking onto him.
Make this Joe Ralls' 300th appearance today for Cardiff City. It's a great milestone for anyone these days, isn't it? One
stalwart.
Yes, stalwart, yeah.
Good
nice by Job, yeah. Yep. There's Huggins. Comes inside to Dan Neil, who scored that goal from outside the box. He'll be happy with that. We know how he likes to score goals. We spoke to him on the SFC podcast. He's had to sit back in the deeper role, hasn't he, these days?
Well, yes, I think it was second phase, actually, from a corner, so he was generally a little bit higher up the pitch. But you see, naturally, I think he's happy to do both roles, but given the choice, and certainly for me, I like to see him a little bit higher, maybe in an 8 role, because I think he's got quality around the box. He can pick a pass and he can finish as well. But situation as it is, obviously Pierre out the team, Corey out of the team. Dan's in there doing the job.
New deal this week for Anthony Patterson. It's his first real feel of the ball this afternoon. Sunderland throwing this near side. Jack Clark. So impressive again on Wednesday night, Jack Clark, wasn't he, Danny?
Yeah, he was, yeah. And you know what, just seeing as soon as Jack gets the ball there, they're out to him. And I go back to that Ipswich game earlier in the season. Something Morsey done really well is that sitting role, just doubling up and getting out, not allowing Jack to come inside onto his favoured right foot. I'm sure that's something Cardiff will have looked at, especially during the week with him getting himself another couple of goals.
Yeah, and we know how Perry Ng likes to get forward himself, so he's got a bit of a gambling act today, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has, yeah, and I think it's the big centre-back Gutas. He won't want to get dragged out there against Jack, 1v1.
Jack Annick.
Got a bit of him there, hasn't he?
I think that's what the crowd are indicating on that side.
Yeah, you know, fair play to the referee. I think he's seen it. Is it going to develop into anything? He's picked up that it is Gutas, yeah, just pulling his shirt. Good turn of pace from Mason Burstow there. You see there, he's got a piece of his shirt. He's all over his shoulder.
The crowd was shouting over that side of the field, so something was up, and then Stephen Martin, the referee this afternoon, brings it back.
going to say it's obviously going to be the in-swinger. We haven't got a lefty in the team, have we? So we haven't got the option of the out-swinger.
Let's see what Pritch does from this. Right into the middle. It's a connection from Job. Might have even been burst over in the middle.
I think he's seen a little bit late. See, as the ball comes in, I think Dan Ballard's in front of him. Yeah, probably just puts him off, and it hits him more than he knows much about it, to be honest.
He couldn't do much about it. Manic with his feet. Richard trying to break it up. Job will get there. Inadvertently plays in Ugbo. Referee right on top of this. Oh, too much on that for Ralls and Ugbo.
I think it's Mate, yeah, just chests it. I think if he'd have left that there, I think Rolls would have picked it up on the touchline. Pick out that is from Trey Hume.
Yeah, and Pritchard moves it on to Jack Clark. Clark going inside, finds Dan Neil, who's got a little bit of time and space, then finds Abdullah Bar. Trey Hume's there. Cross one in, it's just ahead of Job. Cardiff. I was going to say making way on the right-hand side, but he took it out there.
Yeah, I've seen that recently as the ball comes out to Abdullah Bar. He likes to come inside on his left, but he attracts a couple of players, doesn't he? He just sets it back for Trey Hume, and Trey's put some good deliveries in the last few games. Go back to the Southampton one early on for Jack Clark's header.
Battling to try and get it back. Referee gives Sunderland a throw on the far side. Goes inside.
I'll tell you what.
So coming together there.
Yeah, he's overran the ball there.
Ralls who's down. Yellow card. I think Abdullah Bar will receive this as he stands back up. He's hurt himself in the process, but
yeah, I think it's an accidental coming together. He's overrun the ball.
Yeah.
As says it rolls, he's clattered into.
And the referee's going to boot because it looked to be dangerous, didn't it?
Yeah, sometimes you worry there in case the Reds coming out on the stretch, but see, Rolls is okay. He's back on his feet as well. Looking it back now, yeah, see, it's this touch now, isn't it? There, look, gets away from him and clatters into the back of his left sort of calf, really. Probably the right decision from the referee.
Ballard. Clark on the spin, looking for the run from Burstow.
Something they're looking at, Cardiff, isn't it? That big switch. Mate on the far side, his big size, up against Niall Huggins. It's the out ball for them on the diag.
Trying to get it back, but it's Cardiff who keep possession. Colin Grant. Back to Ralls. Good shift there from Mark McGuinness, doesn't come off. Clark back helping out, but it's Cardiff who still have possession. Searching ball for Grant. Too much on that Shuley.
you see both the Cardiff's front wide players, Mate and Grant, play really wide, aren't they? Looking for that big switch. Say McGuinness, is it? A couple of long switches out to Mate on that right-hand side. Grant hasn't seen as much of the ball on the left. First several minutes or so we were dominating the game, weren't we? Having a lot on the ball, haven't really worked Anik yet in goal, and Cardiff just trying to feel their way into the game.
On that one for Grant. The game just hasn't really settled to any kind of tempo or rhythm yet.
Yeah, Siopis, wasn't it? Again, similar to the one early on for Abdullah Bar down the line, just too much weight on the pass. Looking for Grant out wide. A little bit scrappy, ball up in the air last few minutes or so as well.
The header. Joe helps it forward. Comes back though. Ral's involved. Dan Neil got over it, but Cardiff still have the ball. NG. Jack Clark's in the way. Sunderland having to be patient here, Danny.
Yeah, as I said there, Cardiff just grown into the game, aren't they? A little bit of possession, so you try and get rolls on the ball. He'll try and dictate play for them. Centre-back stepping in with it now.
He stops it.
And it's just quietened the stadium a little bit as well, hasn't it?
They'll be aware of that, Cardiff, won't they?
Yeah, I just think it's something, as a manager would say, coming to the stadium, like, can we just quieten the crowd down early on, take the sting out of the game, see they'll slow it down from throw-ins and set plays every opportunity.
And a wild run in the end. And Grant.
Well, the first part he does quite well. He just shifts it and puts Luke O'Nien off balance, and it opens up for him onto his favoured right foot. You see it now. Drops the shoulder inside and there, but as you say, yeah, far too much on it, up and over the top.
He's looking for the forward pass, but there isn't anything clear.
Yeah, do you know what was on? There's quite a high line there, Cardiff, and it was on, I think, Dan Neil, as he spun there, looking for a runner in behind, whether it's Abdullah Bar, Job, you know, all 3-4 at the top end of the pitch, all coming to feet. Just don't make it easy for those big centre-backs. So McGuinness, he won't want to be running back towards his own goal too often.
Now Huggins. Gets the back of Dan Ballard. John Clark. So creeping forward with every pass.
Yeah, judging the way you see that little rotation, Trey Hume at centre-back currently, you see Luke O'Nien trying to step in. Just gaining 5-10 yards at a time, aren't they, working it around the back line.
So some amount of passes they put together here, Sunderland, as they enjoy their biggest period of possession of the game so far. Burstow. Job helps it on to Barr. Barr just pops it into the middle there, could have gone anywhere. Headed out by McGuinness. On as far as Dan Neil. Saw him score from similar range on Wednesday. Floated in by Dan Neil. It's the head of Job.
Yeah, he's in there, and it's almost 2v1 up against Collins at the far post with Abdullah Barzin behind him. It's just a flat sort of clip pass in from Dan Neil, as you see there, out of his feet. Decent ball in. I think Job's got to try and generate the power. It's maybe a yard or so just behind his left shoulder. Can't get enough power on it.
Didn't much of a challenge from the Cardiff defence line there, so maybe one to keep an eye on. Job turns out with it. Dan Neil's just to the left. Goes for Pritchard through the middle. Pritchard trying to make things happen. Always on his toes. Again, Sunderland creeping forward.
Yeah, similar pattern, isn't it, with Cardiff? Not really engaging, are they? Just sort of shadow boxing, allowing us to have the ball in front of them.
Jack Clark. Burstow holds it up well. Dan Neil tries to break the lines. Gets it back though. Now, Jack Clark looking for Burstow. Comes back to Clark. Can he get there? He can, somehow.
Little 1-2 with the defender, wasn't it? He's just looking to fizz it into Burstow's feet.
Now he's Barr. Trey Humes behind. That's where it's gone. Dan Neil. Huggins has gone for a run. What a ball that is. Huggins. So we get the first corner.
Great run from Niall Huggins. Good spot from Dan Neil as well. Maybe just a yard behind him. Has to put the brakes on. See it back now. Yeah, just has to wait for the ball to fracture, and it gives Mayte the opportunity to get back and make the challenge. Good from Sunderland though, because we're building quite well up until that final third, and then it's when, you know, the action comes into life.
Corner's taken. Jack Clark got the short receive from Pritchard. Everyone's still forward, although the Cardiff line has stepped up quite high. Dan Neil finds Jack Clark with a lovely stroke of the ball. Clark goes down, no foul. NG pulls it across. Searching ball to the far side. Mayte couldn't get there. Huggins could. Now he's Dan Ballard. So they couldn't clear their lines there. And lets it roll. Riles shoots from distance. It's charged down. Patterson stops the corner as well.
That's done well, yeah.
Burstow has gone and got it, but then comes off his heel.
Yeah, people waiting for the flag to go up, but he wasn't offside when I think it's Niall Huggins initially plays the pass. Just can't control it. Mason Burstow out on that far side, but yeah, good defending from Niall Huggins as well. 1v1 on the far side prior to that.
To take this, Cardiff. Ballard breaks it up. Neil looking for the run of Burstow. He'll chase this one.
Yeah, good. He does a lot of work off the ball, doesn't he, Mason Burstow? At times it's difficult for him. He hasn't had too many clear-cut opportunities so far in the games he's played. Difficult task. Young lad again coming into the team up against experienced centre-backs, having to put them under pressure. You need to try and save some in the tank as well from when we got good possession going forward.
Cardiff are quite happy for us to have it in these kind of situations, aren't they?
Yeah. Again, but it becomes a point on the pitch where they've got to engage and, you know, put a tackle in and put a bit more pressure on the ball, because we're just edging up the pitch.
Here's Pritchard. Jack Clark gets it back to Pritchard. Dan Neil, Trey Hume, Abdullah Bar is wide.
Oh, what a ball, he's offside.
Gets it back, pulls it back for Pritchard.
Oh, took a nick, hasn't it?
Yep, yeah. Definite deflection, it's a corner.
Good play, as we said there, good build-up play. Work it well out to this right-hand side. I think it's Job, isn't it? Little give and go. Abdullah Bar feeds it into him. They don't match his run. A lovely little pass, takes three of them out of the game. Good awareness from Abdullah Bar. Cut back, and then, yeah, little nick on the line, isn't it? Behind for the corner. Let's have a look at it back from this angle. Could have pulled the trigger himself.
I was going to say, could have Bar had a shot?
Shows it, yeah, defender, isn't it? I think it's Gutas, the number 4, gets a touch on it.
Another short one, which Clark then passes to Daniel, right-footed! Wasn't a million miles away.
And it's on as well, isn't it? Short corner, they're not really alive to it, Cardiff. As it comes out to Daniel, touch out of his feet, no real pressure on him. Every right to pull the trigger.
Well, if Ekwar's allowed to shoot from that distance, why can't Daniel?
So he's on the rise, good power through it, isn't it? The keeper was across, gets the dive out as well, but always on the rise.
Keep an eye on this, Danny. I think Cardiff are quite happy to slow things down as the game progresses. It's that first game we saw yellow cards getting dished out left, right and centre. The referees in general throughout the leagues have stopped doing that, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, yeah, and I think you see there they're set up, and they've played out a couple of times already, Cardiff. The goalkeeper weighing things up, and as you say, most teams will do it. We've had a good little 5-minute spell there. Just take the sting out of the game a little bit, slow things down.
Almost on there as Pritchard popped it through. Burstow not giving up on it again. Crowd will like to see that effort and application from Burstow, who's chasing it again. Just listen to that. Forced an error as well. Dan Neil picks it up.
Oh, Huggins is on again.
Clark pulls the trigger. And that was all because of Mason Burstow.
Good doggies, as we say, isn't it? 10-15 yards. He's probably blown a little bit, but he's worked hard for his team and got us the ball back.
Van Neil again gets possession back for Sunderland. Dan Ballard looking for Abdullah Bar, does well to keep it in, and then gives it back to Trey Hume. In possession, Sunderland, it's not hard stuff, but they're looking like a well-oiled machine this afternoon.
As I say, slick surface out there, isn't it? They're popping it around full of confidence. Just feel them getting on top again now, looking for that opening.
Clark bobbles this way through, McGuinness clears it on 9. Huggins come together, slide from Huggins. Comes back again, Job gives it to Abdullah Bar, the crowd are on their feet. They appreciate this.
A couple of tackles going in there as well. Huggins, Luke O'Nien, I think, as well. The crowd can sense it. I think we're all getting on top, spending a lot of time in the Cardiff half. Just looking for that real clear-cut opening. Alex Pritchard a moment or two ago coming close. But some good football.
The Ugbo waits for colleagues to get up to speed. Wintle will get there, crosses it all the way through to Mate. Charged down by Trey Hume, and Abdullah Bar comes away with it. Pritchard. The men behind him, he's going to have to be careful here. I think he felt the presence there, but play continues. They come back. Grant crosses it, blocked by Ballard, just gone for the throw.
Yeah, a couple of options to get out down the right-hand side there, but Cardiff steal it, don't they, on the counter-attack. Just feel the game's starting to open up a little bit now. A little bit cagey, wasn't it, first 15, 20 minutes or so.
McGuinness runs out of space. Goes back to Gutas. McGuinness. Grey cloud just lifts a bit above the Stadium of Light.
Switch.
From O'Nien. Burstow to try and get onto it. Intercepted originally by Gutas. Sunderland come forward again. Jack Clark weighing up his options. Stepping inside. And then eventually beating his man. Bar.
Yeah, good ball.
Great ball.
Yeah, right down the line of that army. I'm just thinking feed it in, because he has got inside a couple of times, Abdullah Bar. I think Collins there doesn't want to overcommit, and it just opens up that corridor
too far
for him to feed into.
Here.
Yeah, maybe one of them. I know obviously Jack's played the ball. You can see Jack trying to get up there, but he's the one who's played the ball out wide. A couple of bodies in the box there, trying to get on the end of that.
O'Nien. Van Neal easily finds Jack Clark. Goes inside. Pops it through to Pritchard. Pritchard tries to deliver it early. Straight to Gutas. Burstow again chasing the ball.
Yeah, it's good. Don't mind that though. Yeah, good pressure. High up. Top end of the pitch.
Trey Hume beats Mate to the ball. It's Trey Hume who advances and finds Dan Neil. It's another one on, but NG did well to get tight. Grant carrying it forward. Siopis. Ryan Wintle thinks about the cross. Men over towards the back post where Grant is, and
yeah, it's
gone out.
Yeah, I was just keeping an eye on that there. Two on the back of Trey Human. It is over the top of Trey, but fortunately I think it comes off Grant, doesn't it? Just runs out of play. Decent ball in. Just pops off his chest.
Kicked into the east stand by Mark McGuinness. Irishman started his career at Arsenal. Luke O'Nien. Oh, the keeper came for it, and there's a bit of confusion. Did that go out for the corner?
Yeah, he's on the stretch, isn't he? It's not a bad ball in from Huggins, a little bit deeper. Burstow makes the run, and the keeper...
It's just a throw.
Yeah, and he claws it away, doesn't he?
Dan Ballard finds Jack Clark. Against NG. Clark, Pritchard thinks about the shot and then clips one over the top, trying to find either Job or
Abdullah just put the brakes on there. I can see what he's looking for.
It's an interesting one, isn't it, Danny? Because Sunderland are doing everything right on the ball. It's just that they've got to be a little bit braver.
Yeah, just that final third. You see, you can mix it up as well. Obviously, you've got those little cute, clever little threaded passes in, but sometimes as well, just try and drop it in behind. We see again Alex Pritchard down at Queen's Park Rangers a couple of weeks ago, looking for Job on those little runs in behind, and that one there similar. But yeah, I think Abdullah just put the brakes on last minute.
Huggins covers well after Clark, a little bit behind him. Clark's on the ball. Luke O'Nien screaming for it on this right-hand side. Abdullah Bar's there as well. It's perhaps where O'Nien will want to put it. Huggins. Job. Finds Huggins. Gets round his man. Just ran out of space a little bit. Too many blue shirts there. Another almost moment for Sunderland there, Danny.
Yeah, it was, yeah. And I think sometimes the problem with Huggins, because he's naturally right-footed, he stops it with his right there instead of taking it with his left. And I think it was Rawls, as you say, got back at him, made the challenge.
Dan Neil. Into blue shirts himself, and there could be a break on here as Carlin Grant brings it away for Cardiff City. They've got men over in Mayte and Ugbo on the far side. Support as well arriving from Collins. Too much on the cross. Winter will keep it alive. NG steps inside. Just behind Ralls. Still gets there. Bar goes down. Bit of a coming together and suddenly get the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, he actually does well. Barney spots it. I think he goes to sleep for a moment, but then he reacts. Just gets across Collins. Doesn't feel he's made the foul there. Let's have a look back there. Rolls, yeah, just trying to slip it in behind there. To the back of Abdullah Bar, isn't it?
Pritchard, Dan Neil, Luke O'Nien.
Ball
For Burstow.
Oh, do you know what? He's onside as well. They're all
almost
looking there. Good movement, pulling in between centre-back and full-back. Lovely spot from Luke.
He's getting in some good positions, Burstow, this afternoon.
Touch, isn't it? Lets him down. But Luke, yeah, just pulls out the 7-iron out the bag, doesn't he? Trying to drop maybe slightly on the stretch.
McGuinness steps out and then plays it forward. O'Nien gets out with the interception. Job heads it down to Ballard. Hume with space and time. Ball. Pritchard. Charging forward, goes down under pressure. Sunderland get the free kick in Pritchard territory.
Yeah, and you know what? Great ball from Trey Hume, just wraps it into Alex Pritchard as if to say, get on the front foot. And he drives across Siopsis. See it back there now, almost takes him out of the game. It's good from Alex Pritchard, drives across him. Doesn't really need to make the challenge. He's running on to Perry NG, isn't it? And there goes the ground. It's a good opportunity, left-hand side of the box for Sunderland. 25 yards out.
Does he fancy it from here, do you think?
Well, I think so. Jack Clark's stepped over it as well, hasn't he? Having a word with the referee.
Maybe,
but I think Alex Pritchard will fancy this.
If he's going to, what do you think?
Yeah, a bit cat and mouse with the goalkeeper, isn't it? I think it's, well, near side is the wall side, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Jack Annick's looking to his left, this far side as we look at it from here.
It's a big space to the keeper's left.
Cardiff not opting to go for the draft excluder behind the wall.
Okay, and it could be a follow-up situation as well, as someone getting bodies in.
Yeah.
The keeper
I think a couple of weeks ago, Southampton, wasn't it? Dennis Sirkin on the follow-up. Almost put one away.
It's gone for it, hits the wall. Neil thought about it, just wouldn't drop. It's a good cross from Hume.
Oh.
NG gets the last touch, he goes back to his keeper.
I think Dan Ballard gets a little touch on it. Ahead of him, doesn't he? See it back now, just there. Doesn't know anything about it.
Burstow again causing problems just by pressing the ball.
McGuinness testing the goalkeeper as well, as fizzed it at him.
Didn't appreciate that. Ralls plays in Carlin Grant. It's Trey Hume. Dan Neil plays it forward looking for Clark. It's cut out. Breaks again for Cardiff. Collins doesn't get the free kick. Just get the
corner, haven't they? Yeah, I think look down below as the gaffer for Cardiff there, having a word with the fourth official, gesturing, he's pulling his shirt, and he was, I think. They got the corner anyway.
Wintel's there for the short. If this was taken quickly, but Joe Ralls is in no hurry to take this.
No, I think he's putting this into the mixer, isn't he? Centre backs are up. McGuinness.
Yeah, wait till you see the penalty spot. Look at that. It's very busy.
Ball's gone out. Flags up. And after all that, so Cardiff haven't threatened too much of the opportunity for them, and Rolls experience ball out of play. Quiet and flat in the stadium, isn't it? Still 6 minutes or so to go. Can we try and push on, get this goal before the break?
You're looking for Clark, too much on that. Ballard's going to have to craft a little bit to get there. Patterson should tidy it up. Scoops it over the top, looking for Dan Neil. Oh, it's a beautiful touch there from Dan Neil. Wow.
Yeah, good awareness. Oh, it's got there.
Huggins has got there. Pritchard tried to play it on the top. Big shots of handball, not given. Dan Neil gets it back anyway for Sunderland. Showing his class once again.
Yeah, he's been excellent, Dan Neil, in this first half. Control in the middle of the park.
He's Huggins. Goes inside. Huggins goes down. Wasn't enough in that, I think.
No, it just couldn't get out of his feet, could he, to get the strike away.
Sunderland come again. Ignites the crowd a little bit. Pritchard. Jack Clark. Huggins has stayed forward. Pritchard asking for assistance. Huggins goes inside. Clark's there now as well. And Neil looking for the wide option on the right, but bar was quite tight. Clark beats one, beats two. Jack Clark!
Oh,
that's what he does.
yeah, good foot. Cuts through two, doesn't he there, Jack, like they're not there.
Nine picks it off. The Cardiff player. Abdullah Bar comes forward now. Job's with him in support. Looks like going the long way around, then goes inside.
It's difficult, look at all the blue shirts back there.
Everyone's back for Cardiff.
Third.
Nine still going forward. Where will he go? Gives it to Pritchard. Dan Neil clips one.
Oh,
just ahead of Job.
Yeah, see what he's looking for, that little scoop ball over the top. I think
there's a Cardiff player gone down. It's Perry Ng on the far side.
there's two gone down as well.
He's up now, but so has Carlin Grant.
Grant as well. Yeah, see Jack there coming to life, wasn't he? Goes past the couple, gets the strike away. Anik forced into the save. I think seeing again Cardiff happy to slow it down now under a little bit of pressure coming up to the break. They'll be delighted, I think, to get in at half-time at 0-0.
Many people using this as an opportunity to head in for some Bovril.
It's that one with Huggins, yeah, chops his way, just can't get it out of his feet. Feels he's getting pulled back.
If he stays on his feet there, he's in a good position to either win something or just pull it forward.
Just shift it to his right-hand side to get the shot away, but he never really quite gets the ball under control. The opportunity goes away.
Not sure what happened with Carlin Grant. He's probably been their best outlet this afternoon, and the little flashes he's seen.
Chopped inside a couple of times. He had that one opportunity, didn't he, which fizzed over the crossbar. But say other than that, nothing for Anthony Patterson to do really. I think there'll be a little frustration going in at half-time from our point of view if we can't break them down, get that goal. We've had good spells, but haven't really worked him enough, have we? We've had two opportunities really. That one there for Jack Clark, the one for Alex Pritchard where Abdullah Bar cut it back to him. Callum Grant's body language there, is that him done? Got to give it a go before the break, is he?
Well, there's only a couple of minutes left. No one warmed up either for Cardiff, from what I can see. Certainly no one stripped. Although that might be changing now, down there. Get there, he can. Cardiff throw on this near side, so they need to stay alert here. Just before half-time, there will be a couple of minutes added on, you'd expect. It's been quite a slow game in terms of getting the ball back on the pitch, restarting from goal kicks, that kind of thing. Hit here. Oh, takes a deflection off 09. It's gone off for Cardiff corner.
You know what, we switch off a little bit from the throw in there. Just look at Abdullah Bar's not really doing anything. He should be screening feet for me there. I think it's Trey Hume behind him. Askin, see there now, balls into his feet, into Mate. Zips that ball across, and we could concede there. We've got to switch on right up to half-time.
Fourth official's just about to let us know how much is added on. Gavin Ward holds up 2. A few boos about that, Danny. Oh, I can't clear it. Mintel will get there just in time. It's a cross. It's a searching one. Well, Anthony Patterson is there and released it early to Jack Clark. Can Sunderland add some tempo to this move?
Yeah, you're on about 2 minutes then. I've just heard someone behind me say it was 2 minutes just then with the physio, but a bit strange. I expected a minute or so more. As you said, they have slowed it down at times, Cardiff, playing out from the back, 1 or 2 throw-ins and set plays where they've taken their time.
That's a poor pass by Trey Hume.
Referee, I think, just looking forward to his half-time brew.
Gavin Ward, the fourth official who held up the... Of course, it is always a minimum suggestion of 2 minutes, so if the referee feels there's more there, he can add on.
So a minimum of 2, we could do 7. Is that what...
Well, it's just such a contrast, Danny, from that first game when Bobby Madley was on the touchline with a stopwatch and added
13,
on.
Was it 13 we got against Ipswich, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think we need to find a happy medium somewhere. Good challenge from Dan Ballard, but the ball stays with Cardiff in possession. Carlin Grant seems to be okay from that previous stoppage. Collins, back to Grant. Siopis. McGuinness. Gutas. Pops one over the top. Mate is there, so is Anthony Patterson. Now Abdullah Bar. Twisting and turning. Will he exploit this right flank? Job's gone ahead of him. Bar goes through the middle. He's looking for the ball to Jack Clark. What a ball that is. Clark now gets a shot away. It's charged down. Burstow trying to get free. Sunderland finishing this half the stronger. And that is half-time, Danny. Quick synopsis.
I think the game's gone as we thought it would. I think we have dominated possession. Maybe can we work the keeper a little bit more, but Cardiff have been difficult. They've sat deep at times, haven't really threatened too much going the other way. And I think, disappointed at the scoreline probably, but 45 minutes to go. A little bit more in the final third, I think Tony Moore will be asking for.
Making their way back to their seats here at the Stadium of Light.
Just thinking back to that last home game, and a lot of them would have missed Bradley Dack's first goal for the club, wouldn't they? Coming back to their seats straight after half-time.
Here we go then. Can Sunderland get a goal in this second half to make it 4 wins in a row? An early ball out wide to Jack Clark. Sunderland could be in here. Clark pulls across. Comes out to Dan Neil. Fought hard. Keeps possession. Dan Neil. Trying to put it through the lines. Loses possession. Stretches for it.
He's got to be careful, hasn't he, on that yellow card. Picked up in the first half.
That was a yellow card there, Danny, but he does have to be careful.
The ball out of play, I'm just thinking, on the slide there, if he mistimes that, it's pretty much setting off, isn't it, with 10 men.
He's the only player currently in the book. Now Huggins trying to get it. Pritchard. Oh, that looked like a massive handball.
Not sure if he thought it was fouled there, matey, but he wriggled. He's a big, strong lad, isn't he? He's just got the wrong side of Niall Huggins on the floor, though, and then, well, just grabs out with the ball.
back to Luke O'Nien. Job coming deep for it. Huggins. It's the back of Jack Clark. It's still going now. Huggins goes inside to Job. Nice play by Job. He's Bar. Daniel's in support. I'll lose it on that far side. Clark will break from this. He's Huggins now. This is Job. Now Jack Clark.
Yeah, game's pretty much where it left off, wasn't it? In that first half, Sunderland having all the ball. I think sometimes maybe Cardiff, say coming here, 3 wins out of the last 4, come and have a little bit more of a go. Yes, see them playing on the counter-attack. There will go on Dan Ballard.
Job took it quickly. I think Ballard would have liked a moment or so to gain himself. Tate. Good head out. Good ball. Then loses possession. Job spins away with it. That's a good ball to Jack Clark as well. Clark up against NG. Sioppa's coming and help him. Pritchard. It's a lovely inside ball.
Yeah, so it was after that little reverse, wasn't it?
Trey Hume steals it. Sunderland come again. Bit of a missed kick on the cross. Dan Neil will stretch to keep it alive. He does. He's Bar. Being patient once again. Bar on that far side. Dan Neil. O'Nien.
Gets congested down there, isn't it? 1 or 2, I think, in the crowd, just asking for somebody to drive forward, take the ball and, you know, go one-on-one, try and beat somebody.
Everyone back for Cardiff except for Ugbo.
The game almost at walking pace, isn't it? Just those little passes and then
cross comes in. Wintle helps it forwards. This is Tanner.
Yeah, good challenge from Dan Neil. Say Tanner first touch he's had, I think, since he's come off the bench. And Dan Neil, you know, excellent on the ball, Dan, I think, in that first half, dictating play, ticking us over, and there has to do that defensive work. Good challenge on the far side, stops the counter.
Pritchard is well there. Still on the stretch. Keep it though. Trey Hume working hard. Jack Clark under pressure. Oh, he gets a free kick.
Ooh, yeah, well, it's the little man in there, isn't it? Sioppa, he feels that Jack's run into him there, but referee gives the free kick.
He's Huggins. Huggins still going. Pritchard. Gets it back.
Oh,
strike. Jack Clark. Oh.
No chance of the counter for Cardiff.
Siopis. Ballard's there though. So's Job. Sunderland,
Good.
start again.
Yeah, good, yeah. Just round the box, wasn't it? And we're in. Finally getting an opportunity. Start this second half.
Sunderland deserve a goal, don't they? The amount of possession they've had.
I'd say so, yeah. Let's say 7 minutes or so gone in the half, and you know we've probably had 95% of the ball. And Cardiff, a couple of opportunities when they have got it, have given it straight back to us.
Who will make the difference here this afternoon for Sunderland? It might come from the bench, but we'll have a look at that in a couple of minutes, Danny. Sunderland are still on this attack. So doing well, and Clark going down. Sunderland get the foul. Definitely was.
Yeah, I think Tony Mowbray will be happy. You know, almost you can feel it coming in the stadium, can't you? Plenty of time left in the game yet. No rush to maybe look to the bench just yet. It's just lazy legging it from Mate on Jack Clark.
It was to stay this way till quite late on. It's written in the stars for Sarai Rooston maybe to come on and do something.
Yeah, or maybe Hemir as well, yeah. After that first goal, still a couple of opportunities recently, hasn't he?
We shall see, we shall see. Still early days in the second half. Pritchard stands over this, as he often does on these set pieces. Suggests he would float this one towards some of the bigger lads who's up for this. Trey Hume is round the back, comes out to Dan Neil.
Oh, decent strike.
McGuinness stops it, Dan Neil again, and McGuinness again. Has it gone for the corner? Not yet. It's kept in, and then played downfield. Patterson
Couple
keep
of
the
decent
pressure
strikes
on.
from Dan Neil, but a lot of bodies in the way. Cardiff hanging on.
He's now Huggins. Then we're going to see another couple of changes for Cardiff. It's not working for them this afternoon. Pritchard goes down. Yep. It's another one.
Yeah, I think it is.
He gets his body in the right position, doesn't he?
It's the same in the first half, isn't it? It's the battle of the big men, isn't it? Alex Pritchard and Siopis.
Siopis finally goes in the book as well.
Just a couple of occasions he's just been wrong side, hasn't he? It's a lovely ball from Luke. He just punches it past 2 or 3 Cardiff players, and yeah, you can't argue with that. He just shunts into the back of Alex Pritchard.
He's feeling the heat a little bit of the game now, Siopis. First signings, the new manager Errol Bullitt brought in. Here's Jack Clark. Dan Neil. To the bars very wide on the right hand side. Clark's on this near side, trying to play in Huggins, who gets his body in the way, does really well. Now Huggins gets a cross in as well.
Does well there, a little give and go. Him and Jack Clark have linked up really well this afternoon on this left-hand side.
Clark again, Huggins again. Huggins gets a shot away.
Oh, yeah, it opens up for him. I don't know if he loses his foot in.
It's coming.
But again, I think he's been excellent, Niall Huggins, this afternoon. Getting forward every opportunity. Do you see there, Jack? Just lovely little pass, isn't it? Little dink pass into his path, chops his man. And then, tell you what, he's had a pull of his shirt, hasn't he?
No one claimed it. It was Gutas. Dimi Gutas with the pull.
Yeah, I was thinking, is he off balance there, Niall? And maybe that's contributed. A pull on his shirt.
Huggins and Clark linking up well. They played together at Leeds, I believe. They crossed over time there at least. No movement on the Sunderland bench. There is movement on the Cardiff bench. Normally around the hour mark, Tony Mowbray likes to change things.
Yeah, a few minutes away, aren't we? And see who's out there. Patrick Roberts is out there. Had a warm-up. Hemir as well.
Put out by Luke 9. Cleared by Patterson. With a spin. It'll be hard to control. NG gets his head to it. Dan Neil in the middle. Ran into Riles. Wintle. Jack Clark defending. Wintle still has it though. Burstow comes in with a challenge, bit of a wild one. I think he's going to get yellow for this.
Yeah, it's good pressing though, isn't it? I think Jack Clark makes the challenge here. The crowd go up, encouraging the other lads to get after him. And I think it is, yeah, Mason Burstow going into the book.
Sunderland have to try and not be frustrated. Patrick Roberts is getting stripped for Sunderland.
Yeah, and Hemir as well, I think, possibly.
Oh, and Al-Shish as well, I think. Could be a tripler, Danny.
Well, let's have a look at it back now. Yeah, Daniel goes for the little nutmegs, doesn't get it. That one there, fair challenge.
Yeah.
Whittle on the ball. I think Alex Pritchard, does he put one in? No. Yes, Jack Clark on that one. Nothing wrong with that. Let's have a look now. I think it's Mason Burstow comes across. Yeah, a little bit late, isn't it? I think it's the right decision.
This is going to be triple change, I think, Danny. Adil Al-Shish, Patrick Roberts and Lewis Hemir.
Well, 3 changes, top end of the pitch, isn't it?
Got to defend this one. Trey Hume does the first one. Comes back out. Second phase. Goes in.
Touch.
Job with the header out. Jack Clark looking for support. Tries to go through the middle. NG takes it off him. It could be an opportunity here for Cardiff. Job steals it back and Daniel comes away. Burstow, can he hold it up? McGuinness comes in with a strong challenge. Right in front of the referee. Burstow thought it was a foul. The play continues.
I thought it got away from him, to be fair.
So there could be trouble here.
Oh.
Shot from Ugbo goes over.
Yeah, he's running back to ask the referee. I think it's this one down the left, isn't it? Jack gets caught on the ball. Let's have a look at the opening now. It's Tanner on that left-hand side, puts the ball across into Ugbo. Yeah, he's off balance, isn't he? Never under control.
Here's Jack Clark. Goes down, nothing given. Trying to sit from our angle, looked like he was looking for it a little bit. Danny.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. I think 1 or 2 asking, maybe he had his arm held.
Another beautiful touch from Dan Neil. Goes down the line to Dan Ballard. And these 3 Sunderland subs are waiting to come on beneath us. Forward pass cut out. Gutas plays it forward.
Yeah, they're trying to counter, aren't they, Cardiff? But then they've got that many bodies deep. They have to put the brakes on and come back.
Riles, he's bar with a conventional stop, but he did stop the ball going forward for Cardiff. Hume under pressure. Boots it down the line towards Burstow. He's been involved in the action, and again he feels he should have had a free kick. Welcome to the Championship, Mason.
Yeah.
Huggins competing, gets the free kick. Right, changes then, Danny. Talk us through these.
Well, 3 coming on, and it looks like Cardiff are making a couple themselves as well.
Right, we do the Sunderland ones
so the first one for us is Abdullah Bar coming off for Patrick Roberts. Straight swap on that right-hand side, I'd imagine. One walk round for Abdullah Bar on the far side. There's that little opportunity there, little give and go, isn't it? Strike from Alex Pritchard. Good save from Jack Haddock again, down to his right-hand side.
Job also making way there, Danny, for Adil Al-Shish, his home debut.
Yeah, he's been quite bright, hasn't he, so far, what we've seen of him, I think, down at Queen's Park Rangers. Involved in that 3rd goal for Abdullah Bar down there.
Right, changes for Cardiff as well.
Kian
Etete is one of them, coming on. And also down there, Robin Colwell.
And also coming up for Cardiff,
Jamalu Collins. No, correction. It's Ike Ugbo. You can see the 7 on his shorts there. Makes way. We'll get all those confirmed and on your screen. And with the second substitution, Ruben Colwell, he will replace Mate, who was the only change in the Cardiff starting 11.
Yeah, it looks like Tanner's come across to this right-hand side. I think Tete could go through the middle. Mate taking his time coming off there. 1 or 2 boos from the Sunderland fans. Wanted him to get a shift on. See
Colwell, Tanner and Etete, the 3 changes in this game so far for Cardiff.
Colwell over to that left-hand side.
Well, we'll see if these fresh legs for Sunderland can make the difference. What's the thinking in that triple change?
Both teams, aren't they? Top end of the pitch, changes everywhere.
He's Alshish. Oh! Tests the keeper straight away.
Yeah, almost a cross shot, wasn't it? Puts his laces through it, dipped in front of the goalkeeper.
That looked like a handball, and Etete advances still. And the referee's given a foul against Sunderland.
Yeah, and Tony Mowbray as well has got his arms up asking for a handball, I think.
Definitely used his hand to control it there, Keane Etete.
See it back. No, we're not. It's that one from O'Sheesh, isn't it? Good feet, just shifts the ball and bang, puts his laces through it there.
The big crowd inside the Stadium of Light. It's got to be over 40,000 in here. We'll get the official announcement in about 10 minutes' time. And Sunderland unlock this Cardiff defence. Had all the possession this afternoon, Sunderland.
Yeah, and as you're saying there, obviously Cardiff changing their front 3 as well, trying to get them going on the counter-attack, but very little to go off so far. 1 or 2 half chances at best.
Huggins tries to play it forward. Etete gets the break of the ball. It's Tanner, this near side. Bit of confusion between him and Etete. Hume. Oh, it's Patrick Roberts. So Hume now stops the ball from advancing for Cardiff. O'Neill. Clark. Shoved up the ball by Periengi.
So she's just playing alongside Alex Pritchard, is just in behind Hemmett. But he drifts around, doesn't he? Wants to try and get on the ball.
Stung the goalie's gloves, didn't he, as soon as he came on? If anything, it was a cross more than anything,
yeah, it was,
it?
yeah, from the angle. It was a difficult one, just putting it into that area, isn't it? There he is again, lovely touch.
Roberts. It's inside. Cross comes in, there's a header there! Almost broke for Hamir.
I think it's come off McGuinness as well. It doesn't see it, it just pops off him, but what a ball in, isn't it? Trey Hume, I think, fizzes it across. And I think it's O'Sheesh goes with the diving header. Let's have a look. Patrick sets it back, and yeah, lovely ball in from Trey. Yeah, doesn't get anything on it. Sorry, it's off his centre-back partner, Gutas, I think, before.
Etete. Big frame.
Good hold-up play, yeah.
Sunderland crowd trying to encourage their side here at the Stadium of Light. Pritchard chasing it. Gutas. Jack Clark's pestering. Came up the back of him there too much.
Yeah, it's aggressive from Luke, isn't it? Trying to come over the top of him and win it, but he does come through the back of Atete. Your eyes light up as a centre-back for those ones when they're just clipped with a little bit of flight and you've got the run on the man.
NG. Tanner. Change of formation in possession for Cardiff, Danny.
Possibly, I just think they're trying to get into the game a little bit more, aren't they now? I think, you know, look at the managers have been brave, or is it just fresh legs at the top end of the pitch as well? Said Meite, big, strong physical presence, wasn't he? Didn't really have an option, an opportunity, but Grant was the one, wasn't he? He went off at half-time, I think, injured. Young, fresh legs at the top end of the pitch now. Still 20 minutes plus to go. Both teams, obviously, I don't think want to settle for a 0-0. Certainly we don't.
Tete. Challenge from Trey Hume, of course.
Of course.
Who else? Trying to play it out. Succeeding at the moment. It's good from Sunderland. And Huggins advances. Jack Clark to the left. Pitchard drops it off to Dan Neil. Al-Shish is in space, so is Patrick Roberts. Sunderland just get men round the ball to get it back. Al-Shish. Roberts goes back to get around his man. Hamir, Pitchard, Roberts. Jack Clark. There's something brewing here for Sunderland. Roberts. Clark beats NG, gets into the box, pulls it back, strike!
Oh!
Not done yet.
Set.
Al-Shish. Hume!
Oh!
Gutas knocks it out for corner.
Yeah, knocking on the door. I think the first one's Patrick Roberts, isn't it? It's Jack Clark again, gets to the byline, pulls it back.
Great work from Jack Clark, you've got to say.
Siopis comes across, can't make a challenge, and then, oh yeah, doesn't catch it cleanly, Patrick. I think he plays it off his other foot. And then it's set back from Trey Hume, drills it across. With Gutas there again, in front of his goalkeeper, helps it behind for the corner.
And Roberts says, well, something's... Did the referee blow twice there? Anyway, we continue. Daniel. Hamir keeps it alive.
2-3 round the far post there.
Soft on the far side. I'm sure the referee blew twice there.
Yeah, I think he did that.
Some players
First
stopped
one
moving.
Played as well, didn't they? Yep.
See the podcast getting advertised on the ad boards there, Danny. We've got some quite special planned in for October, so keep an ear and eye out for that. Subscribe in all the usual spaces and places to the official Sunderland podcast. Al-Shish gets it back. Mia, Pitchard tries to play in Clark. It's too close to NG. He then goes down the line. Ballard should get there. To hook this clear.
Yeah,
does well.
Good positioning from Dan Ballard. I think Huggins just gets done on the little movement in behind, and he's across in the channel. does the right thing as well. I think he had a quick look at Anthony Patterson, whether he could go home, but puts the ball out of play.
Cardiff are thinking about another change. Be their fourth. G goes inside. Sheesh steals it. And then gets the throw in. Good energy, Sheesh. It's the first time we've seen him here at the Stadium of Light.
Similar to Alex Pritchard for me in terms of wants to get on the ball, wants to be in the thick of the action, doesn't he, make things happen. So I can see why, you know, obviously with the scoreline as it is, Tony Mowbray opted to bring him off the bench. Got to keep the energy though, still 15 minutes plus to go. It'll be one of those days where a little dirty 1-0 wins it late on.
Just wanting to work with Periengi.
Yeah, it's a few, isn't it? It's a difficult one. Jack, how many times do we see it in a game where he shows the ball to the defender, but he's just got that knack, hasn't he, getting his body in between? And I don't think there are any, you know, terrible fouls as such. It's just those little niggly ones. He's done 3 or 4, hasn't he, throughout the game so far, Periengi. Just a little nudge in the back of Jack, giving free kicks away constantly.
Hume living dangerously there. Cardiff could benefit from that. Pritchard back helping out, blasted away by Niall Huggins. McGuinness choosing to go back to his goalkeeper. It's outside the area, sends it back. Dan Neil heads it down. Jack Clark trying to get it back for Sunderland. NG done by Tanner. Wintle, Ballard's there. Etete goes past O'Nien. Etete is still going here. O'Nien! Well,
he's working his way through. 1 or 2 Cardiff fans asking for a penalty. I'm not sure, but Etete's been bright since he come on. Good feet, working his way into the box.
Here's Roberts. Ghosting across the field. Clark gives him it back. Roberts pulls it back. Pritchard goes down. Dan Neil. Sheesh can't get it away from under his feet. He might still get it away. Can't. A big challenge on the far side.
Yeah,
stops the Cardiff advance. The Sunderland thrown away there by the Cardiff man on the far side.
Yeah, it's Colwell, isn't it? He's going to go into the book.
Ruben Colwell goes into the book.
It's a good challenge, isn't it, from Trey Hume, and then he looks up and sees that the throw-in's gone against him. Just flicks it away.
Jack Clark. Pritchard. Sheesh looking for Hamia, who's lurking. Couldn't get on the ball though. Trey Hume's going to have to try and graft to get there. He can't get there. He might see a change here for Cardiff, which will be their 4th. It's a number 18, Ebo Adams. Like for like, maybe in the middle there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Rolls is doing there. He's over chatting with the referee. Now he's taking his armband off slowly, isn't he? And Sunderland fans getting frustrated. And he certainly won't be jogging off either.
As long as it's added on.
Yeah, you don't mind that, I'm sure. I've seen Luke O'Nien run into the referee a few minutes ago, just saying that taking their time. He said, he's probably saying, I'm suggesting, are you adding this on? You know, as long as they do, as you say. I don't think we'll be seeing 2 minutes like we did in the first half.
Picks it up. Only the second to think about it. Is it through the middle, and as far as the office. Pritchard gets a touch on it though.
Just a little bit scrappy, hasn't it? Both teams are saying making all the changes as well.
I'm wondering if there will be another change for Sunderland. It was a triple sub. We saw from Sunderland last time. Huggins wins it back. Oh, Clark waiting for the connection.
It's clipped by Tanner. Opportunity for Tete, seeing it back now, just works his way through, doesn't he? Past Luke 09 and then Trey Hume.
Comes off 1-9 in the end.
Look. Yeah, and it does, yeah. Luke makes the challenge, doesn't he?
Roberts going forward, gets it back off Al-Shish and then gives him it back himself. Al-Shish strikes!
Oh. Yeah, decent strike, puts his laces through it and it down at his near post. Say good from Patrick, trying to get into the game, isn't he? Bright since he come on. Sits up for Ashish on the half volley.
He's already had a couple of shots. O'Nien. Al-Shish. Gets it back. Allowed to move forward and then look for a pass to Jack Clark, who chests it down to Niall Huggins, who's marching onto it. Clark. Trey Hume picks it up. Al-Shish. Roberts. Wins the corner.
Yeah. It's actually done okay, Collins, I think, at times, 1v1. Defending quite well. So he's limping a little bit there, and he's a little bit of help as well up there.
Again, Sunderland take the corner quickly. Dan Neil. Pritchard. Plenty waiting for the cross. Roberts delivers, couldn't beat a Tete. Sunderland start again from the throw.
Yeah, last 10 minutes.
Last 10 minutes. Sunderland deserve at least a goal in this game. Can they find it? Tete. Will plays inside to Wintle. Too many Sunderland players there though, and Sunderland will start again. Ballard. Now Jack Clark. Amir.
That's where the frustration will be with the Cardiff fans. I think the opportunity on the counter-attack got to look after the ball a little bit better than what they have done. Collins again defending well.
So they get it back though. Al-Shish twisting and turning, and Colwell gets it back. Tete trying to hold it up. So they need to get it back without fouling. They do. Al-Shish gives it to Pritchard. Roberts is with him. So they need to get some numbers forward.
Yeah, just looking at Hemie, he's dropped deep a couple of times, hasn't he? I think just stay up there, occupy the centre back, sorry, and wait for the ball coming into the box. There he goes.
He's gone.
Not sure what's up with Gutas there. Does he feel he's played it off Hemie, possibly?
Today's attendance sponsored by Stereo Food.
41,581 the official attendance inside the stadium like this afternoon as Niall Huggins tries to advance, runs into trouble. I think we're going to see Nazari Rusin, Danny.
Well, it's there for him, isn't it? Come off the bench, been waiting to see him. Can he grab the winner?
Some story that would be. here on SAFC Live. It's happening. It's coming on. Not just yet.
I just think we made changes at the top end, possibly Alex Pritchard. Looking at the top end of the pitch, he's the only one who's still out there, isn't he, from the original 11.
By NG to Etete. Sunderland have to defend this. It comes off Tanner. Sunderland goal kick. Rusin is poised to make his debut. The Ukrainian has had to wait because of issues with the work visa coming through in time. Probably only missed a couple of games, but because we've had so many games this week.
Yeah. Feels like forever, doesn't it, for him? Oh,
Sunderland give it away. Colwell picks it up from Dan Neil's misplaced pass. Still going. Colwell is waiting for support. Siopis comes back. Adams. Utas. McGuinness. Amir pestering. Pritchard stops it, going forward from Adams. The clock ticks by. 5 minutes left of normal time here at the Stadium of Light. Can Sunderland find that elusive goal this afternoon? Cardiff get the throw on this near side.
As well, now get to that stage, Cardiff thinking, do you know what, we've got to this side, do we go and now try and get that late winner, try and nick it?
Well, they did win here last season, 1-0.
Mark Harris with the goal, wasn't it?
It was Mark Harris. Someone did win down Cardiff City Stadium same season last season. Dennis Serkin with the goal, you'll remember that one?
Yeah, he did indeed.
It's gone out for a corner.
Yeah, we've just got a little bit loose, haven't we, in the last 5 minutes towards the end of the game. You're hoping, can we kick on and press Cardiff back, but a little bit sloppy on the ball. Roofson's still waiting to come on.
Some opportunity now for Cardiff. They make their set piece count. Of course, Sunderland will want to defend this, and everyone goes towards the ball, and there it is, and it's McGuinness who stands.
Yeah, sloppy, isn't it? I think on that far side, I think it's Trey Hume gives it away, the corner. We're not switched on, we don't defend it well, and there we go again, 1-0 Cardiff.
Unbelievable scenes here at the Stadium of Light, but it can happen.
Yeah, just said it, Nibs, saying about last season. Let's come back round again. Let's have a look now. Wintle with the in-swinger. Yeah, Dan Ballard over the top of it, Trey Hume as well. Let's have a look now. McGuinness, it just peels off there. Luke O'Nine's got him there initially, and I'm not sure, is it Dan Neil?
Could it go all the way in from the corner? And let's see it back. McGuinness definitely claimed it. Niall Huggins makes way for Rusin.
Yeah, I think he's actually had a decent game as well, Niall Huggins, today. Good energy from him all afternoon. Well, that man there thought he was possibly coming on. I just said it, come on to get us the winner. Well, can he get us an equaliser?
We haven't got long to get back into this. Less than 3 minutes of normal time. There will be added time, of course. Let's just hope there's enough. Sunderland to rescue something out of this, which seemed impossible. Rusin gets his first touch in a Sunderland shirt. He's offside.
Yeah, a little bit of movement from him though, wasn't it? Straight onto the pitch and looking to run in behind the centre-backs. There's Tony Mowbray, frustrated on the touchline. But I was just saying we're getting a little bit sloppy on the ball. We give 2 or 3 away, takes the momentum out of the game. I think it's Trey Hume just trying to play it back to Anthony Patterson, puts it behind for that corner, and then we don't defend it well enough.
So they get a free kick. Tete too strong on O'Nien. It's Hume. Roberts. The Cardiff fans, you can hear, there's only a couple of hundred of them. Just doesn't break for Clark. Someone will have to start again. Inside the 90th minute now. Dan Neil searching, ball forward. Trey Hume, Roosin. It's a nice heel onto Roberts, and Roosin chases it down. It's gone out for the goal kick.
Yeah, almost came off, didn't it? A little flick into Patrick Roberts' path. And well, it's the Cardiff fans you can hear now coming into the last minute of the game in that top tier. And I think coming up here today, their game plan, if you're going to write the script, I'm sure that's what's unfolded. Stay in the game, happy to slow the game down at times, wait for maybe a set piece opportunity on the counter-attack, and that's been the case.
This is a huge result for Cardiff in terms of how their season's turning out at the moment.
Level on points with ourselves now after this, if it stays this way.
Errol Bullitt, their new manager, will be very happy about that. 5 minutes added on, Danny. I was hoping for that as a minimum. Sunderland fans want more. Tony Mowbray wants more as he screams at Gavin Ward, the 4th official. Jack Clark loses it again. He's tried. And then Tete will come forward. Patterson's there. Just cushions it to Luke O'Nien.
Yeah, difficult again. Jack, they're doubling up. It's Tanner out on this right-hand side helping out Perry NG. 2v1 against Jack.
Oh, sheesh. Sheesh will have to try and get it back. It's Cardiff who come away with it. Wintle playing in. Tanner who still has it. Tete. Mia heads it down to Pritchard. There's a bit of a collision there. Roosin involved. Roosin gets the free kick. Roberts cuts inside, beats his man, still going Patrick Roberts. Pritchard flicks it forward. Can Sunderland get someone on the end?
I think we've just caught on our heels slightly there.
Oh, Shisha was chasing it.
A little dig ball over the top from Alex Pritchard. See it back now, good driving run. Here's the goal back. Say ball in. Dan Ballard. It's I think it is McGuinness actually. Yeah,
doesn't know much about it, does he?
Luke O'Nien up against him.
Gets his head there, but it's fortunate goal, isn't it, for Cardiff? Like you say, they would have taken this all day. The game plan. Sunderland have had all the ball, but it doesn't matter. You can't stick it in the net, Danny.
Yeah, it's the most important stat, isn't it, in football?
Hume couldn't get it through the lines. Ballard will pick it up. Tete is there. Roberts now. Bursting down that right-hand side. Can he get a cross in? Dispossessed. Colwill blasts it forwards. And Tanner will get on the end. Sunderland accord. It's 3-on-1 as Sunderland players getting back all the time. Wintle's continued his run.
Yeah, good save on the counter-attack. It's a lovely switch actually from Colwell out to this right-hand side. Tanner getting forward. Yeah, referee points to his watch here as they take the time of the corner. You see there, and then save Anthony Patterson. keeps us in it with a couple of minutes to go. Yeah, good save down to his right-hand side.
Cardiff will waste more time in a moment with another substitution.
A lot of the crowd leaving, they think it's done.
Clark steps inside for the big switches. He knows he plays it calmly to Dan Neil. Roberts is asking on the far side. Dan Neil now. Clark slips as he tries to play it forward. Can Roberts get there? He can. Just need the ball in the box. Pritchard helps it forward. Now, where's this going to go? Keeper comes and takes it, claims it, and goes down.
Yeah, good goalkeeping.
He's caught a Sunderland player as well as that.
I think it's Luke O'Neill. Just looped up, didn't it? Invited Jack Annett to come and claim it. Let's have a look now. Alex Pritchard with the header yet. Luke's in there. It's clattered.
Substitution will take place in the meantime for Cardiff City. Ryan Wintle makes way for Marlon Romeo.
He's got to see, what, 30 seconds or so of action.
Might see another minute if the referee's been fair. Once the restart happens anyway. Jack Annett just taking his time.
Stole it, they're in.
Yeah, they could be in again here, and this could be the second. Oh, it's put over.
What a miss.
Ryan Tanner, Ollie Tanner.
Yeah, some of those Trey Hume again gets caught, doesn't he? Trying to see the ball out of play up against Ruben Colwell. Just feeds it across. He can place it in that bottom corner and just gets it all wrong, doesn't he?
Right, this is last chance salute now for Sunderland. Hamir tries to bring it under control. He does. Dan Neil works it wide to Jack Clark. This is last chance saloon for Sunderland. Can they get something out of this game? Clark inside the area. Pokes one across. He's just outnumbered. And Cardiff blasted clear. O'Neill stops it. Pritchard. Will there be time for this?
And play goes on. No. There we go. That's that.
So, Sunderland frustrated here, Danny.